All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS. Salutation to Yahweh in the world is teaching truth. Put your lives online for it. And shalom to you, Sirius Aquaf. My name is Maya Gala Bungad with Chicago branch, a great millstone. And like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. Black is a shade of color, not a nationality. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, speckled birds scattered abroad. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their fathers' paternal blood go back to the 12 patriarchs of Israel. We are not affiliated with any violent or militant groups. We are not affiliated with any individuals who are labeled Black Hebrew Israelites or call themselves Black Hebrew Israelites. We are not affiliated with any Islamic groups. We are not affiliated with any other Islamic groups. All right, and particularly this one right here, which is led by Jerome Yohana. And just basically, man, this guy is just pulling straws out of his assets, you know. And he's misleading our people by doing that. I said, pulling straws out of his assets. He just making up lies and lies and lies and lies. All right. And this guy is clearly set up, man, to manipulate our people, man, to their destruction. And that's his job. His job is to what? To spread lies, to mislead our people to their destruction. Why? Because he took the bag. It's obvious, man. It is obvious. Let me get this right here. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression make a wise man mad. Right, man. This make anybody angry, man, with this oppression that Esau got us going through, man. All right, particularly pushing hard on us, slandering our nation, Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, speckled bird, slandering us, saying that we are the top people dying from this Queen 19. All right, which is not true. And then on top of that, this man is basically pushing hard. Talking about Esau, the elite, the Edomites, so-called Europeans. This man is pushing hard upon our nation to take that Mrs. Maxine. All right. And then you got this guy right here. He spreading all type of lies. All right. Because he, like I said, he took a bag, man. All right. Let me finish reading the scripture. And a gift destroyed the heart, and a gift destroyed the heart, the mind, man. And that's what happened to this guy right here. All right. Let me get another scripture. Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Right, these two guys right here, and the rest of people within the organization who purposely, not the ones that's sincere right now. They can't see for what Yohana is right now, but soon will come out of it. So I'm not talking about them, because just like the elder said, you got to elect in all these organizations that Yahweh is going to bring out. All right. But anyway, these the people that purposely leave our people to take this Mrs. Maxine. Then later on, it's going to be the chip. All right. So right here is, I'm going to read again. It said Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, and when they are raven wolves. These guys are raven wolves, man. They are raven wolves. And they set up to destroy our people. And that's what wolves do. When a wolf, pack of wolves and stuff, they harm, they destroy their particular target, their particular prey they're hunting. All right. Another thing, you could look at this whole video. All right, I'm just getting parts out of it. You look at this whole video on Black News 102. All right. Right now they laugh. Right now I just took a recorded what they said. You know. All right.
Guess what black people gonna be doing? Scared. I don't want that. But do we have a reason to be scared, though, General? With all the stuff that this white man has done to us? Right. Let me tell you something. Do we have a legitimate reason? When the vaccine starts killing as many people as we voluntarily are killing in the abortion clinic, then I can see you getting upset. I can see somebody saying, man, we lost 350,000 in the abortion clinic, but we lost 400,000 from the vaccine. Now, if that happened, you got an argument. Okay, you got an argument. But when you ain't had them numbers,
You ain't gotta have 1,000 people. Well, 4 people is enough. 4 people had passed away from taking that Mrs. vaccine. And the Eagle has a track record of murdering our people with his medical industry. Experimenting people with his medical industry. What are you talking about, man? What are your house? All right. Right here. It says, Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right. Though he humble himself and go crouch and take a good heed, beware of him, thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped out. All right. So Esau's going to be wicked. He's set up to be He's set up to be evil. Read that in Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4, man. It says right here, set him not by thee, lest he had overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such come nigh wild beast? All right. And that's what Esau trying to do, man. All right, he got all these he using the Eve, all right, the 2/3 among the Israelite women to seduce Jade to taking this Mrs. Maxine. Then what he's going to use celebrities. He's going to pressure you. You can't go to concerts, you can't go to the movies, you can't get medical care, you can't get groceries, you can't get this, that, you can't stay in your own house. All right. All your bank account get cut off. You can't go to your bank. You can't make that purchase. All right, so stuff gonna happen like that, especially with the chip. All right. So they're gonna have in the bank and stuff like that. But this, like I said, this Mrs. Maxine is gonna lead up to that chip. Salat, just like El Tahar said, this Mrs. Maxine gonna lead up to that chip, And that's what Esau trying to do. Esau trying to take Jake place, all right, because he want that birthright back. So like El Tahar said, he hoping that all Israel take the Maxine, take the chip, so Yahweh won't have no reason to come. He could rule forever. Esau could rule forever, man. But that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna Esau, you're not gonna get the elect. You're not gonna get the 1/3. You're gonna get the 2/3. All right, and see, that's on another level. That's what these two guys set up for. These two guys are set up to lead the 2/3 to their destruction, man. All right, because our people, they're not going to take heed to the true prophets out there. Great Millstone, Men of Valor, DTA, and the other sisters and brothers that's dividing this Bible, dividing this word rightfully, man. All right. And it's funny, one got glasses on and the other one got on shades. I'm about to read this verse right here. Matthew chapter 15, verse 14, let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind. If the blind lead the blind, both shall fall in a ditch. And what is a ditch? Destruction, death. All right, death by that Mrs. Maxine. All right, either death by that chip, death by the food famine. All right, and death by the racial conflicts. All right, and ultimately death by the thermonuclear destruction. Also death by the angels. Death by the 144,000, the elect. All right, let's play the rest of this.
When you can't point to me to 1,000 people that done died from the vaccine, you understand? Then you playing games. That ain't even a conversation. I don't need to tell you what the Bible says.
All right, so let's go to another.
We are collateral damage to what the Lord is doing to this man. The Lord is killing this man. And guess what? The Lord is giving us a wake-up call. And you know what that wake-up call is? What the ISUBK been saying since the 60s. Come out of her, my people.
First of all, you're a wicked offshoot original school, man. Cause I could guarantee, I may not know these elders, man. I could guarantee Abba Bivens, what's one? Yaquab, Masha, and the other men. I guarantee those men will never. If these men was alive today, those men will tell us not to take that Mrs. vaccine and not to take that chip. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. All right.
We gotta start to get away from this devil. The more we get away from this devil, the more the plagues will be on him and not on us. Anybody that studies the Bible and goes back and reads the book of Exodus, it tell you how when the Lord plagued them people, we separated in the Goshen. And the plagues hit them and didn't hit us. And that's exactly what the Lord wants from us now. He hitting this man with plagues because he wants us to get away from him. He don't want you to get the coronavirus, man. You understand? That's why you gotta stop sinning. Like, think about it. The coronavirus is killing us.
He talking about stop sinning, but as soon as you take that Mrs. Maxine, you saying Esau's your power, your God. And then what? That Mrs. Maxine, all right. You take that Mrs. Maxine, all right. Then the Most High gonna look at you as he gonna look at you as a heathen, man. He gonna look at you as a Edomite, all right. Like El Tar said, you take that Maxine, all right. It's gonna lead up to the chip. And it's something with the internet, that nanotechnology, man. Where it's bad that testing, or where is it bad taking that inside that Mrs. Maxine? It's in there, man, and it's not in there for nothing. Esau put those things inside there for a purpose, and the purpose is to destroy you or to remote, like the brother Kazak said, Mississippi, GMS Mississippi. Esau going to remote control your ASS if you take that Mrs. Maxine. All right, it says right here, James chapter 1, verse 8, a double man is unstable in all his way. He is clearly unstable. First, he's saying Yahweh wants us to get away from Esau's so-called white man. But then he pulling all types of straws out of his assets to justify people that want to take that Mrs. Maxine. And to justify him to say it's okay to take that Mrs. Maxine. How you getting away from Esau when you putting abominable things in your body, which that Mrs. Maxine has? It gotta be something that's in that Mrs. Maxine's, because Esau won't be pushing it so damn hard on the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American speckled birds. This guy gonna get straight judgment, man. All right, it's gonna be by the hands of his own. It might be by the hands of his own followers too. And I'm gonna read the scripture. I'm gonna end it. Just bear with me, Hawkins. See, it may seem cool now. You misleading our people. Yana. What's the other guy name? Quanah from FOP. Nate from IUIC. All right. Who else, man? You pastor, pork chop, Bishop Bacon. All right. I could weave it, I could achieve it. Women teachers up in the church, man. I got no business leading a church. All right. You celebrities, you politicians among the 12 tribes of Israel. All right. Your fate is gonna be your destruction, man. All right, there is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 3. And it shall come to pass that when any shall yet prophesy, then his father and his mother that begat him shall say unto him, Thou shalt not live, for thou speakest lies in the name of Yahweh. And his father and his mother that begat him shall thrust through him, though when he had prophesied. All right. And that's going to happen, man. The people, his own followers, is going to destroy him, man. And the rest of the people among the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, who misled our people, man, over the years, man. All right, including this guy that's the owner of the channel, Black News 102, in the Sarnetta studio. The rest of them, Unc, Dagger Squad, Garfield, Reggie, Dr. Reggie. All right, the rest of you, man. All right, that's gonna be your fate. So I'm gonna end this. I hope this been edified, and Shalom. All right, Abba.